Top news: Indiana Fever vs. Washington Mystics live score updates. Fever lead going into fourth quarter. The Indiana Fever hope to get back into the win column tonight against the Washington Mystics. Indiana is 18-15 while Washington is 14-18. Will the Fever be able to beat the Mystics at Gainbridge Fieldhouse on Friday night? 6:15 3Q. Mystics take lead as Sonia Citron hits a prayer. Both teams trade buckets at the end of shot clock. Michaela Timpson beats the buzzer for Indiana, and then Sonia Citron hits a shot fading away with Lexi Hull right in her face as the shot clock expires. Mystics up 71-68. End 3Q. Fever lead by 2 going into fourth quarter. Most of the third quarter was a tough watch, but the Fever were able to close the quarter on a 8-0 run, capped by a Sophie Cunningham three-pointer and then a Damaris Dantas three-pointer at the buzzer to give Indiana a 64-62 lead. Indiana's 13-point lead is no more as a Stephanie Dolson three ties the score at 47. Bubba Watson is in town for the LIV Golf Indianapolis event in Westfield and is watching the Fever. Washington Mystics close margin to 45-40 at half. The Indiana Fever led by as much as 40-27, but Washington closed the half on a 13-5 run. Kiki Iriafen led the Mystics 12 points on 5 of 6 shooting and 12 rebounds, and Sonia Citron added 9 points and 3 assists. Kelsey Mitchell led the Fever with 10 points and 5 assists, as Nastsha Howard, 9 points, Odyssey Sims, 9 points, and Aliyah Boston, 8 points, provided a cushion for the halftime lead. Sims is up to 9 points with 6:34 to play in the first half, hitting 4 of 6 shots, including 3-3 on 2-pointers after coach Stephanie White said the team needed a ball handler who could get downhill. Sophie Cunningham and Kelsey Mitchell each have 3 assists as the Indiana Fever lead 33-21, forcing a Mystics timeout. Mystics are 1 of 6 on threes and the Fever have only turned the ball over 3 times. Indiana Fever center Aliyah Boston picked up her second foul with 7:32 to play in the second quarter. Indiana Fever lead 29-21 with 6:58 to play in the half. Indiana Fever lead 23-16 at the end of first quarter versus Washington Mystics. Odyssey Sims had 5 points off the bench to support Nastsha Howard, 6 points. Kelsey Mitchell has 5 points and 3 assists after a slow start. Kiki Iriafen leads the Mystics with 6 points on 3 of 4 shooting. The rest of the Mystics are a combined 3 of 11, including 0 of 5 on threes. Odyssey Sims hits a 3-pointer seconds after entering game. Sims was signed to a hardship contract this week and was 0 for 4 in 13 minutes with 2 assists and a turnover in her debut Tuesday, but entered Friday's game and immediately hit a 3. Indiana Fever lead the Washington Mystics 16-10 with 2:44 to play in the first quarter. The Indiana Fever star guard missed her first 3 shots, 2 from 3-point range, but Nastsha Howard, 6 points, and Aliyah Boston, 4 points, have led the team to a 10-6 lead with 4:41 to play in the first quarter. The Fever will keep the same starting lineup without a traditional point guard despite signing Odyssey Sims and Kyra Lambert. Sophie Cunningham and Kelsey Mitchell will handle the backcourt with Lexi Hull on the wing. Nastsha Howard and Aliyah Boston inside. The most important thing was having primary ball handlers who can get downhill, Stephanie White said prior to the game. We need someone who can allow some of our other players to get back to their natural positions and take pressure off Kelsey to be the only creator. Those two gives us an opportunity to get downhill and run offense. It's a matter of how much they can absorb in a short period of time. 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time Friday, August 15, 2025, at Gainbridge Fieldhouse in Indianapolis. Where to watch the Indiana Fever versus the Washington Mystics today, August 15th. What channel is Indiana Fever versus Washington Mystics tonight, August 15th? TV, Ion, with Pat Boylan, play-by-play. Debbie Antonelli, analyst. Kelsey Casper, sideline. Is Caitlin Clark playing against the Washington Mystics tonight, August 15th? Fever coach Stephanie White said August 11th that Caitlin Clark is working her way back but has not fully participated in a practice. Clark has not played since suffering a right groin injury on July 15th. How do I listen to Indiana Fever versus Washington Mystics tonight, August 15th? Radio, 93.5 and 107.5 FM in Indianapolis, with John Nolan, play-by-play, Bria Goss analysis.